Hi guys, my name is Tilly Wicks and welcome to today's video. Today's video is week number 12 of my pregnancy journey, and this week the babies are the size of plums. So this week has been a pretty good week. Like I said last week, my symptoms are slowly easing off and going away. This week I did have a little bit of nausea, but I think it was due to the Chinese food I was trying to eat. I used to love Chinese food. It used to be my favorite takeaway option pretty much anytime we wanted something takeaway. But now just the smell and the taste of Chinese food just puts me right off. Unfortunately, James tried to make a really nice stir fry for me the other night, and as soon as I bit into that chicken, I just could not hold it in. I had to go and vomit. It was disgusting. It really was. But other than that, I've been feeling good nausea wise. My tiredness has really eased off. I don't need to have a nap in the afternoon, but I still find that I do have naps just because it's like my routine now. What else? Lower abdominal stretching. That is one of my big symptoms this week. It's kind of like a cramping pain, but it also feels like your skin's just being stretched right down below normally where you'd get your period pain, and I think that is from your ligaments softening and expanding, so that must mean I'm getting bigger, which is great. What other symptoms have I had this week? I've had a bit of back pain. I haven't been working this week, so I can't say that it's from me being, running around and whatnot. So I have a bit of back pain. My bed that I sleep on at night time isn't a very good quality bed, so that could be the reason why I have the back pain. I haven't had any cravings or anything. I have had the Chinese food aversion. But other than that, I've been trying to eat as healthy as possible. My rule is I have to have a glass of juice a day, I have to have 1 carrot a day, and I have to have some natural yogurt every day. And as long as I have those 3 things, I'm more than happy if I have cake and everything else like that. Something that I have been craving a lot is donuts, and not just the cinnamon ones, but also the iced ones that you can get from Coles. They are my lifesaver, so I always have to have these in the cupboard. Unfortunately, it is ant season, so the ants usually get inside my donuts, so I have to make sure I buy a fresh batch every day. That's pretty much it for symptoms this week, I think. It's been fairly good to me. I haven't been tired, I haven't been nauseous, I have been hungry and I have been thirsty, but that's really about it. So I'm really blessed to be feeling a lot better. So this week I also did have my 12-week ultrasound. I didn't unfortunately get any photos from that from the hospital. They didn't supply a disc, or they didn't print out any photos, so I can't show you guys the photos, but it was such an exciting day. When I went for my scan, the first thing that she showed me was 2 little heartbeats, and they were beating away, and OMG, the size of these babies are huge compared to the last ultrasound that we had. On the screen, the babies are about this big, and last time the babies were this big, so it's a big difference, and they actually look like babies this time. And at this ultrasound, the babies were all moving around, and the lady was poking my belly trying to wake them up and get them to move into the right position for her to get her, pictures of whatever she needed. So that was super exciting. It was so good seeing my babies, and so good seeing that they're growing. They're still 2 days apart in growth wise, which is good because that's what they were last time. Their heartbeats this time were 158 beats per minute, and that was for both of them. So because they both have the same heartbeats, that gives me kind of a reason to believe that they're going to be the same sex. I don't have any other logic to go by apart from that. But if you Google gender / beats per minute on babies, that comes up with a girl. So I guess I might be having girls, I might be having boys. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully I'll be able to find out the sex in a couple more weeks, and of course when I find out, guys, you're going to be the first to know. You're going to be there. Our plan is to have a gender reveal party sort of thing. It's going to be just family and friends, and we're going to have a cake, and when we cut into the cake, there's going to be either pink or blue or pink and blue to represent whether we're having a boy and a girl or 2 boys or 2 girls. So that'd be good. James is finding out when we find out at the ultrasound, but I don't want to know until I cut into that cake. So I'm really excited for that. Something else that happened to me this week, I went for my glucose tolerance test, and if you haven't had that test before, it is terrible. Please do not let anyone tell you that it is absolutely fine. It is not fine. It is terrible. So be scared, be prepared. If you're going for the glucose test, be prepared, okay? So I went in. My appointment was at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I rocked up at about 6:45, waited till they opened at 7. I went in for my first blood test. After the first blood test, they make you drink a drink. It's probably about this big in a bottle, like a smallish Coke bottle size, of this glucose syrup stuff. Like, it's disgusting. Some people say that it tastes like flat lemonade. It doesn't. It tastes terrible. It felt like it was burning my throat as it was going down into my stomach. It was not nice. After you drink that, by the way, you have to drink that within 5 minutes. You can't just sip at it. You got to drink it, scull that thing. After that, they then do another blood test, and then you have to wait another hour and then do another blood test. Then you may go home, and then you may eat. Did I mention that I wasn't allowed to eat from midnight that night till after my test? Yeah, I was starving. I really was. I was lucky enough to have James drive me to the hospital and pick me up, because by the end of it I was very lightheaded. My eyesight was kind of going a little bit funny. So if you're going, definitely make sure there's someone there to pick you up, because you shouldn't be driving after that test. What else happened this week? Oh, if you didn't already know, I subscribed to Practical Parenting magazine, and my new magazine showed up in the mail yesterday. Yay! So I can't wait to read this one. Look how cute the baby is on this one. I think that, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. The face kind of looks like a boy to me, but there's a pink blanket and pink love heart and whatnot. I guess I'll have to wait and find out. I also had one thing of shopping. Now, I only bought this off of Facebook because it was cheap and it was the one I wanted. And it is a baby monitor. This is just like the one that you get from Kmart, and it comes with this one, which is got the little clip on the back. And then it comes with the one that goes in the baby's room, and then that one attaches to the wall. And then there's a charging station for this one. So I've tested it out and it works perfectly. You should have heard me testing it. I was like, wah, can you hear me? But they work perfectly fine for something that I bought off of Facebook. So that was a good deal, and I'm very happy with that purchase. So that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I guess I will show you my bump, and then we will measure it to see if I have gained anything, which I definitely think I have. So this is my lovely dress. Oh, by the way, I just got reminded, my fingers have started to swell, so my rings don't fit on my fingers anymore, so I've had to wear them on a necklace, if you're wondering what this necklace is. Okay, so back to the bump. This is me front on. This is where I keep getting those stretching pains down here. This is me on the side. I definitely feel like there's a large circular bump here now. And on the other side. And now we shall measure. Here is my measuring tape. Should I be measuring right here? I'm not sure. I'm just measuring on whatever the biggest part is, I guess. Oh, goodness me, this dress. So 105 centimeters is today's measurement. I'm pretty sure that I've measured 105 centimeters before, so I haven't really grown much, but I definitely think in the next coming weeks I'm going to be growing heaps and heaps. So if you guys liked today's video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my progress, and I will see you guys in week 13. Bye!